My name is William Calhoun. I'm here to speak with you today about technology and information technology in the United States and the way that it's changed over my lifetime and some of the ways we're using information technology to assist you in your lifetime. Today's technology has had many effects on our lives. One of the major factors of that technology is cost and the way technology is expensed today as it relates to the expense of technology many days ago. Today, technology is fairly inexpensive. It's fairly inexpensive because we import most of the goods from other countries, and our dollar is so strong as it relates to the currency rate of other nations. We also use technology in many different areas in many different ways. Currently, we've evolutionized the way we use technology with devices like the iPhone, the iPad, Android devices, and other areas of technology as such that we use to convey the infrastructure of technology within our lives. Computers are the major factor of technology in the way we use it within our lives today. With computers, we have smaller ones which begin at about 11 inches and can range anywhere from $200 all the way out to the larger computers at 17 inches that can range anywhere from $1,000. We also have other devices such as iPads, unipads, and other things that allow us to take advantage of the mobile technologies that are in place today. Handheld devices such as iPhones that we use to modernize our ability to communicate with others as well as use and demonstrate the technical advantages that we hold in our lifetime. Some of the ways that we use technology for tomorrow is GPS technology. During my mother's lifetime, we could never imagine all the information placed in the box of a GPS that is in that small computer box today. That vision was created during the 80s and has evolved to a way that is a part of our cars, GPS systems, and the other devices that we use on a daily basis to assist us in getting to the places we'd like to be at, as well as the technological advances of those devices. We also use technology within our cars, and that technology within our cars allows us to understand when there's a problem or there's an issue, or just getting to know the fuel intricacies of the technology that we use. Computers are another major factor that we use, and that computers double every 18 months in its means of technology speed. Yesterday's technology was also expanded in a great degree. GPS technology was used during Desert Storm, which was in the 1990s, to designate areas, and through the designation of those areas, we were able to highlight and destroy buildings during the Desert Storm War. The military has always used technology to save lives and eliminate much of the human tragedies that exist during our lifetime. Our government, state and local, also uses technology to advance their means of taxation and to ensure that we are all charged fairly for our use of government services. For instance, whenever there's a question in regard to technology, the government dials up a satellite, looks down on your residency, and they can establish if your residence is within code or without or not in code via the technology that's broadly used in many industries today. Technology is also used to manage the weather and to communicate dangerous areas of the weather within our lives. It also assists us with major events and the planning and the projection of those major events. For example, if we have a hurricane or tornado or some other major weather event, the use of technology allows us to know about these events in enough time in advance to allow us to make the proper arrangements to get out the way of the storm, as well as save the lives of our loved ones and families. An additional way that we use technology is through our ecosystems, with recycling, the use and the reusing of goods to save cost and to eliminate the need to continually purchase the same goods over and over again, as well as in trash collection. In trash collection, we're allowed to save parts and areas, and through the saving of those areas, we're allowed to reuse those items, and through the reuse of those items, it's no need to claim those items from our environment and damage our environment any greater than we have already. Within the economy, technology has made great strides and great advances. For example, technology allows us to create an economic infrastructure that allows us to reduce the need for so many people to do the same job. For example, within buildings, within businesses today, they're allowed to use technology to save the amount of people that's needed to complete one job, and through that, they're able to only hire one person to do the job of 3 people, and through that, that one person is allowed to increase their rate and make a great deal more money. However, on the other end, there always are concerns as well as the price of goods and if these items are going to be secure in the what-ifs of technology. When you're hiring one person to do the work of 3, then 2 other people are not allowed employment, which is a major concern during today's economy when the unemployment is said to be at 8%. And the total unemployment within our society is at a point of 18%. With unemployment so high, the lesser jobs and service-related industries allow us to be paid a lot less to do the work of so many more. And this is necessary because of the disabled economy that we're currently involved in. And through that disabled economy, businesses are able to take advantage of this to a greater degree. It's very important for jobs to be created for the middle class. However, in that, we have to weigh both sides of the fence. One area is the increasing of jobs for the middle class, and through that, the middle class is allowed to expand as well as make others a part of the middle class. The creation of employment and technology allows for Americans to create better lifestyles for themselves and assist in the lifestyles for others. However, with this, it creates a greater demand for immigrant labor who are willing to accept a lesser pay when asked to do a more laborious job. These things add to the dependency on immigrant labor and creates many issues within our society. As an American veteran of the United States Army, my experience has led me to several facts that I've learned. One of them is to use my military experience when I was younger to allow me to gain employment in the area in which I was trained during my younger time in the military. The military also, through other benefactors, have allowed me to educate myself so that I can take a greater advantage of my military benefits and become educated to gain a college degree and to become a highly employed and forced worker within the American society. This has allowed me to change my career path from the path that I used during my time in the military to a time where information technology is major within my life, in which I use it today to gain income such as that I am gainfully employed. In the changing of that path, there does create a measure whereas my income has dropped back down, but as time has gone on, I have reached the income that I was at the time in which I was at the top of my military career. So we have to ask myself, why did I choose to go back to school? Um, the evolution of the economy, which said to me that I needed to change to do things differently than I've done in the past, as well as the examples of family members, and as it relates to them getting their degrees, which made me accessible and accept the fact that I needed a college degree to become gainfully employed and to compete within our global economy. By gaining education, you're able to overcome the average annual salary that most Americans make, which is right at around $50,000 a year. And through that education, you're allowed to expand and to go above the $50,000 plateau that most people reach during their lifetime. My education has allowed me to change from a quick service industry and being an IT professional and use those transferable skills from the quick service industry in the IT career that I've chosen to be, and my ability to relate to those who are not quite as knowledgeable as I am from my life experiences and to share those thoughts and beliefs with them as well. It also allows transferable relationships between individuals I've worked with in the past and the individuals in which I'm currently working with, to mentor others, to give back to those, and to share those ideals and beliefs and thoughts with them to assist and help them within their life. Another measure is to be a personal example for others, and through being that personal example, I'm able to assist and help others throughout their lives. This is the wrap-up of my speech. I'm excited about any opportunities I may have and excited to get a better understanding of some of the things we could have done better. Thank you.